reporting on the games you love by people who love to game. The MMO Reporter Network.
Happiness mode engaged.
Raven's feathers. Those ministry soldiers are a nest of jerks.
That commander of theirs said the inn was barely good enough for him. Then he took the whole top floor for himself.
If that's his attitude, then hide the beer. It's barely good enough for me.
Hello.
Welcome.
Ready for action.
Happy to meet you, hero.
Glad to have you with us.
You'll find everything you need here.
Hail, traveler.
Wake up, you motherless Ettins. It's time to go.
I'd offer the traditional pirate's greeting, but your spleen is better unperforated.
You're listening to Guild Wars Reporter on the MMO Reporter Network, brought to you by Audible.com. Get a free audiobook download at audibletrial.com/MMO Reporter, and by Doghouse Systems. Choose your weapon at doghousesystems.com. Hello and welcome to another episode of Guild Wars Reporter. This is episode 200.
How many zeros is that?
Two of them.
Two of them. 2 zeros.
As always, I am joined by the amazing Allona. But there are more. We have the heroic hunter and the damned...
The damned Chris.
Well, I am now. Thanks a lot, Celeste. Here, I thought I was going to have a great summer, but nope. Apparently, it's going to be damned. Damned if I do, damned if I don't.
I had
the classic
Chris, because I had one and I've completely forgotten. Not crisp.
It's okay.
Crisp. The crisp Chris. He's on the West Coast. There's nothing crisp over there.
Yeah, have you seen the heat around here lately? AC,
yes.
Thank you. Although I think Celeste can be in a little bit of a competition with me about that.
Oh yeah, it was 40 C here.
It was over 40 with humidity here.
Oh wow, with humidity.
Yeah, it was mid-30s without.
Okay.
That's warm for you guys. Sorry,
Yes,
back
it
on
is.
track. Guild Wars. Hi, hello.
Hi.
Woo.
This has been your weather report.
Yeah.
And this is what happens when you have more than 3 hosts. It gets a little muddled.
A little bit.
Hunter, since your name is on the top of the list, let's go ahead and find out what you did this week.
So this week I did T4 fractals and then a bunch of dungeons with RO people, and I still need like 3 challenge modes for the final level of the legendary backpack, but that's going well. I also did a lot of World vs. World. I finished the Triumphant reward track and started working on the Verdant Brink reward track. A little annoyed that the final reward for the Verdant Brink one is a glove box, because the glove box is like the most common thing for armor boxes that you will get out of airship cargo.
Mm-hmm.
I've already got like the skins unlocked for that, so it's like pointless. Anyway, I finished the Verdant Brink reward track as well, and now I'm on to the next one, I think. So there's that. And I had a lot of fun in EB this week. At one point, we were teamed up with Sea of Sorrows. I'm on Northern Shiver Peaks. We went into EB and it seemed like a normal day, except there were 2 commanders on the map, and I started following one, and very quickly we both headed into the same area, and for some reason they just said, hey, let's go for the keep. So we took Crystal Desert's Keep, like, really quickly. It was a lot of fun. My group was, like, standing between the keep and their spawn point, so whenever someone died, they'd have to run back through us. It was a really effective strategy, and we took the keep, we held it for a while, it was a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
So I got the new Bloodstone Fen backpack after a lot of farming. I nearly have enough blood rubies for a ring or an amulet, so that's been like a boon because I needed an ascended backpack for my Necro with the hot stats, but I don't raid enough to really get one. So yeah. And I did the blood-crazed wyvern that was introduced yesterday in Verdant Brink after a lot of waiting. It took a long time. And we tried to do one of the other ones, but it never spawned. Like, the whole map was just waiting and waiting and waiting, and it just never showed up. So it's a little buggy, but it was fun.
Yeah. The first one we were at, there was actually an ANET dev there, just kind of like, is it gonna work? Yes! And it did, finally, but no luck on the other one.
Yeah, so that was my week.
Allona?
All right, I guess it's on to me, what I did this week. I kept it very brief this week. I did some more of the Rendak for the Ring for Treasure Hunter, only a couple times this week. Kind of fallen down on that one, not doing it quite as much.
We've been busy.
We've been busy, or not physically around.
That too.
Bloodstone Fen dailies, I've accepted them as part of my life. And they happen. Also regular type dailies, cause gold. Who was it that was saying on Twitter, they were asking when... Calibajou was saying, like, when did 2 gold become part of the dailies for finishing dailies? And so we said, like, so I said, like 2 or 3 months. And I said, or 180 to 240 gold ago. Because if you got them done every day, that's how much more you'd have. I did some PvP, both pre the new season, which were losses, but fun, with a bunch of guildies. And one match post the start of the season was a win. It was close. We were 50 points behind for the bulk of it, and then right around the late 300s, we flipped, and we got 50 points ahead, and we ended up winning. So, well,
nice.
I was only in there really it was daily Mesmer for the dailies. And I thought, well, what the heck? Might as well try ranked. It's like the first match. If I lose, nothing can happen to me. So I might as well try. And I bought all of the skills for the Bloodstone Fen aerial attacks. So I have those all cleared up. I really wanted to get is it the number 2 hunter that breaks the break bar?
Yes.
And it does a really good job of it. So because I like the death from above in a lot of the fights there, I definitely wanted to get that one.
You refuse to do it any other way. It's always always in the air.
Just like, if there's an updraft or a teleporty circle or a jumping mushroom or a ley line that will get me higher than the thing I'm trying to attack, I will do so. Every time. We did the raid night with Mock, and it was fun, but ultimately unsuccessful, but fun. So, I think we're getting better, though. We got further down. We did the lane again, and the wargs did not teleport, so there was that.
Mm-hmm. And you've had some bad luck in the past, so...
The previous patch, wargs were teleporting all over the place.
Yeah.
One was in my room. It scared me. It was... and spent an entire evening plus extra time planning this show.
Yes.
For prizes. P-52 bear. Yes, I'm like all over the aerial attacks.
What's the name of the German fighter from World War II that had the siren built in? It's not the Stutka, is it? No.
Baron World War II, did you say?
Yeah, they had the sirens built in, so when they dive bombed, you'd hear that as they came in.
I did not know that.
Yeah, they'd scare the troops. That's what, in that Dunkirk trailer that came out, that's the sound that you hear. That plane sound, that was from those German planes.
Oh, Zero's saying there was much less panic for the raids. That was because I went push to talk.
Stuttgart.
Because
yes, there
I
you go.
was scared. And thank you, hashtag, for remembering that I did very well in that PvP match. I got the highest score. Which personal score means nothing in the grand relation to, like, you can contribute a lot and get a poor personal score. So I think we're moving on to our next set of trivia questions.
Ooh.
Indeed.
Yay.
So, what are the symptoms of macrameitis?
And what were we going to say what the prize was, or we tell that after?
Oh,
I
Chris
remember
knows.
this.
It's a really old. I would say this is a couple years old, right? So you'd have to have a pretty good memory.
Yeah, it's yeah.
That's from back in my days.
Yeah, I'm not sure we're gonna have an answer for this because people are not gonna get this.
Hey, I remember this one.
This is for 200 Winter's Day points consumables.
Yeah, well, you shouldn't give beer to minors, Celeste, so I'm gonna have to condemn you for that.
No, it's like reindeer tonics. It gives you points.
I think we both know you're trying to corrupt minors.
Is there a GW reporter wiki?
A hint would be that it's very punny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you know what macrame is, you have a pretty good idea of what it could be.
So I listened to the show right from the very beginning, and I remember this episode, and it was someone had called in. They wanted to play the beta or something. They were trying to call into work sick and use macrameitis as their excuse for not going into work.
Yes.
Is all the trivia going to be callbacks to ancient episodes that are buried somewhere in Ascalon?
No.
Hell's Grannies. Hell's Grannies are one of my favorite Monty Python skits. The next one is actually also a massive callback.
It is, yeah.
If you're stressed out, you might have knots.
String thong underwear key? Really?
Uncomfortable.
Wow.
We aren't going to spill it because we're going to wait here until you guys figure it out. if that means you have to go back.
So close, Spicy, so close.
Yeah, Festy, you're really close there.
Festy. Festy, feisty.
Is M purposefully trying to get this wrong? Because she just seems like she's just naming random body parts. Just name a body part where you get knots.
We have to do trivia all the time because this is very entertaining to me.
I agree. Irish, you're not far.
That's actually called testicular torsion, in case you didn't know.
Yes, it is.
I didn't know, and I wish I still
And now
didn't
you
know.
do.
Think more anatomical, people.
I'm going to read
I think
the
that's
next
where
one.
Irish was going.
Yeah.
I'm going to read the next one.
All right.
What?
My favorite.
It was my favorite. In fact, I told Celeste this is why I love this so much. What did Celeste tell Europe to do?
Actually, in that same episode, I said that Belgium was my favorite European country. So I did not tell them to asterisk.
People have given up on the knots. I would actually say that Roma is not far off.
No, not really.
So...
I thought I had a sound clip of this, but apparently I don't.
Oh, you probably do many moons ago.
Somewhere.
Yeah.
The answer to macrame, the symptom for macrameitis is knots in your stomach.
Get it? As my son would say, get it? Doom-ching.
Yeah, so we're going to give that one to Festy. And Irish, said, "Suck it, red-coated oppressors." But what Celeste actually said was, Celeste?
Suck it, Europe.
It was so funny because it's so not like you.
And it came out like it was so part of normal. We're talking, going back and forth like we do, and it's just going, yeah, suck it, Europe. And whoa.
Yeah.
And I think I broke at that particular point.
A bit, yeah.
All right, and so Celeste, what did you do in game this week?
So actually, I'm going to fudge it a little bit and say that I did things for the last couple of weeks, really, because I haven't been on the show. I did the Living World, Season 3 so far, which feels a little bit short, but I think that's just because we had such a big drought previously.
Yeah, and it's quantity versus quality, I think, as well. Yeah.
It was good, though. I enjoyed it. Mystic forged a baby. That's what I did, yes.
I consider that legendary.
Yes. There was a big, long conversation about the fact that I consider myself a filthy casual, because I'm pretty much the only person that did not create a legendary while I was gone. I did a lot of random stuff, mostly the Rift events, and working on map completion in Bloodstone Fen as well. And pro tip, you basically can't do anything if you don't have leyline gliding and unbound magic skills.
Yeah. That's very, very true.
And I don't have either.
Well, Bloodstone Fen is amazing for experience for Heart of Thorns.
Oh, yeah.
So,
I'm getting there.
Yeah.
I'm getting there. I'm on advanced gliding at the moment, so it's moving pretty quickly. For our next raffle, we're going to do another raffle.
Raffle.
Okay. This is a...
That was awesome.
We're going to be raffling off a ladies' medium scarlet shirt. It's a red shirt with scarlet briar on it. And it has her birth and death.
Yeah,
I believe. Yeah.
So probably best if you're a woman or have a female friend who wants the shirt. Otherwise, you might not be happy with...
Or a slight frame.
Yeah.
Man.
I suppose.
Yeah.
Because it's very much curved inward, like a baby doll cut.
It's a nice shirt. I like it.
Romo says he'll make it fit.
Oh my god! I just about spurted drink everywhere. As I read that. Okay, I want Romo to win and then model it. Just so you know. Now, if Romo actually wins, I'm gonna... It will look like I've rigged it. Or have a daughter, yes.
Yeah.
Or anyone in your family of either gender who would like to wear it, that it would fit.
Yeah, a ladies' medium is more like an extra small men's. Alright, so lemon noodle.
Lemon noodle.
Lemon.
And the laughter was Lemon Noodle saying in the chat room, I'm gladly donating that to Romo.
Yes. Definitely.
Lemon, would you like to have this item, or would you like us to redraw?
I just wanted to, for clarity. Okay, I'll redraw. And it's Romo. I'm not kidding. Announce. So, Romo, you are having to model this.
It was meant to be.
The gods have spoken. Yes, Romo, you have to model it.
Oh boy.
Yeah, that's going on the show someday.
I think we all know what we're getting on our Christmas cards. Dear Steve, dear son.
Oh, goodness. So, Chris, let's go ahead and go through what you did this week.
What I've done, yeah, absolutely. Hey, a few weeks ago, I went and I got a preview of Bloodstone Fen with ANET. They actually brought a few of us in and went through all this new content that was in this patch. And since that day, I have been on every single day in Guild Wars 2 and absolutely loving it. Ran through Bloodstone Fen. I think I did the story in a day. And I know it's not long, but for me, that's an accomplishment. So I ran through the story. Gotta say, the quality, I'll give a caveat of it's not that long, but the quality of that story left me gasping for air at that final bit at the end. It was really, really cool.
Mm-hmm.
I've been in every single day. So I've done Bloodstone Fen, been going around and following event chains and stuff like that, and trains going around to try and get my XP up, because like Celeste, I don't have leyline gliding, and I can do everything, but man, I'm slow. Well, no, I can't do everything. I haven't gotten map completion. I need better gliding to get the underground points, the two that are at the bottom of I can't get those yet. So I need to get my my gliding up. Really loving that, and doing story as well, both Heart of Thorns and my regular personal story. With my Revenant, I actually hadn't done anything. I went through a bunch of the stuff at Heart of Thorns launch, and I burnt out pretty darn quick. I didn't love the new event-based map design. I'm a fan of it now that I understand how the trains work and stuff like that. So I'm really enjoying it right now. Trying to get my crafting up as well. I'm going to try at some point to pretend like I'm actually going to get a legendary when I know damn well I'm not going to, but I'm going to go through the steps as if I'm actually going to end up with the legendary in the end, because, I got to convince myself. I might also win several $1 million and pay somebody else to run my character through to get a legendary, but, equal opportunity probably of happening. I've been doing some PvP as well, some SPVP. I really, really like the Capricorn map. I don't know what you all think of it, let me channel my co-host here. I don't know what y'all think of it, but
that sounds just like
I really really love it. I think it's fun. I think how close the first 2 points are to the spawn, and then the whole bell mechanic. It's absolutely fantastic. I really, really like that map. I think it's a strong contender. A little bit more time, maybe a few tweaks, and I think it'd be good even for competitive, like the tournaments and stuff that they have play.
And it's nice if you're missing Old Lion's Arch.
Yeah, and they talked about that, you reusing a lot of those assets. So that was a lot of fun. So every single day since I got that preview, I have been in. Then No Man's Sky happened, so I haven't been in a couple. Because No Man's Sky. Yeah. But anyways, yeah. And for me, it was a long drought that I hadn't really played Guild Wars 2 too much. A very long drought. So I'm really enjoying being back into it. And, okay, this is how soon after Heart of Thorns came out that I dropped out. Do you want to know my mastery level?
Sure.
How many? I worked hard. I've gotten this up. So appreciate the hard work. I'm now at 13. So you got to appreciate the work I've put in the last couple of weeks.
Yeah.
The silence as
that's good.
A lot of people.
Bill is like 90-something, so he mocks me at every opportunity.
I've heard a lot of people say that, I'm probably never going to get a legendary, and then they end up getting a legendary, and as soon as they're done, they start working on another legendary. So I wouldn't give up hope.
Yeah. I'm thinking about starting on number 3. So.
Wow.
And I would never have thought I'd have one.
And I could totally see, if I keep playing the way I've been playing, once I get done with my No Man's Sky kick, once I get back in the game every day like I was, it also helps that it's summer for me. I'm a teacher, for those of you who don't know. So I have a lot of time in the summer. So that helps me get into game more often. And thanks for all the encouragement in the chat room. Thank you. I'll ignore the not so encouraging. There weren't any of those. Those were in the Discord chat. Okay, I'm done.
And
so we live stream on Wednesdays at 9:30 p.m. Eastern, 6:30 p.m. Pacific at twitch.tv/MMOreporter. You can subscribe to the audio version of the podcast on iTunes and Stitcher and Google Play. And remember to rate and review us so that other people know that we are a real podcast. We speak real English words, and we can actually podcast in a timely fashion sometimes.
We did get one new review this week, so this is the lucky winner. You get your lucky winner. Like, you get nothing for it, really. Other than...
Satisfaction?
Satisfaction. You get your review on the 200th episode. And this was a 5-star review from Stitcher by Flipside from the US, August 6th, 2016. Awesomeness abounds. I've listened to many Guild Wars podcasts over the years, but this group captures the joy of being a Guild Wars 2 player better than any out there. So many laughs. Thank you.
We definitely laugh a lot.
The thank you wasn't part of the thing. It was me saying thank you for the...
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you, Flipside. It was very nice of you to send that in.
Think we're ready for another attack?
From land, air, or sea, we won't be caught off guard again.
Report from Lion's Arch.
Long live Lion's Arch.
Patch notes. We had a patch, and there's a lot of bug fixes for Chaos Fractals and some other areas. They've added an access off the coast after Twaddle's event chain for Watery Grave, which is a collection thing for legendaries. It will remain open for 15 minutes after tech has been defeated. Bloodstone slivers have scattered across Tyria. That's the new blood-crazed creature current event thing that's going on.
Yeah, and it's on some kind of a timer, right? I mean, I saw there was a guide over on Dolphy already, so...
Yeah, it's a cycle where, like, Devourer and Moa spawn, and then an hour later, a Shark and Arctrodus spawn, and then a half hour after that, a crazed Wyvern will spawn, and you have to kill, like, if you want the blood-crazed Arctrodus, you have to go kill regular Arctrodus and hope a blood-crazed one spawns in the place of a normal one. Yeah. There are squads in the Looking for Group channel if you want to just join up with one of those. That was very useful yesterday. Hopefully they keep going.
Hope so.
PvP League Season 4 is now open and lasts until October 3rd. Matchmaking algorithms have been improved to better match you with people within the same pip range as you. There's more information if you want to check out the show page.
Yep.
World vs. World, they introduced Siege Repair Hammers. They are a new consumable that may be purchased from the Tricks and Traps vendor. They allow players to repair all siege weapons as long as they have supply. And the hammers work with the Repair Master ability line.
Yeah, and they did say that this was like a beta thing, and if it does go in, it's going to cost more money and badges of honor as well. So it's not just going to be like as cheap as it is or as easy as it is to get at this point.
There's a range of opinions on them. I did see someone using one. Basically, they got a hammer out, and it lays down an AoE around siege. So if you have more than one siege in the AoE, it'll randomly pick one of them and start repairing it. And it's cheaper than having to build a new superior siege weapon of some kind. But it's not super useful. I don't think it unbalances anything. But it was interesting. We'll see how it goes. And that's it for all the patch notes I was going to read.
Yeah, there wasn't really a whole lot to share there. That wasn't just like, we're going to fix this bug that we created.
Yeah.
You just kind of go, yeah, okay. Have fun with that. So we're moving on to some more trivia. Which, hopefully this goes a little bit better than the last few questions. Which episode number was Allona's first?
It's very specific.
People are just going to start randomly naming numbers.
Well, you know,
all of a sudden in
fair.
chat, you just see 1, 2, 3, 4,
200.
Dirtball. You meanie.
You're
Irish.
off by a couple.
You're off by a bit.
we have one of those.
Oh,
Really close.
We got one that's warmer. Now colder again. Someone's just gonna spam through all the numbers.
Due to the delay, whenever we say they're getting closer, they just
start spamming down. Yeah.
Just keep typing numbers.
All the numbers.
There's a nega field around this number, apparently.
Hashtag! Oh my god.
Hashtag and Roma at the same time.
Yeah, but hashtag first. It was episode 60. If you want to feel better about yourself, do a dungeon with me.
Yep.
That was the
episode. Oh my god, you guys.
The numbers are just still going.
Okay.
That will be the new meme in the Guild Wars Reporter chat room. Just random numbers scrolling by.
I don't know if this is entertaining for the chat room, but it is so entertaining for me.
It really is. What was the name of Hunter's blog?
M1.
Yeah, M got it. That one was quick.
Yeah.
Good job, M. Back to report from Lion's Arch. There was an update to the Black Lion Trading Company as well. There's a new Bloodstone die pack containing 6 exclusive colors, and it's available in the special category of the gem store for 125 gems. I have not yet bought any. Hunter.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Legasp.
There's too many dailies to do. Haven't had time. And the Toxic Mantle and Toxic Gloves are available with a 20% discount for a limited time at 320 gems each in the style category of the gem store.
Yeah, I believe I got the gloves during that weekend a year back, whenever that was, with the Mordrum events right before or after Heart of Thorns came out. Do you remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Are you going to get the mantle?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Okay.
It's a little
The
loud.
weekend of hell. The crystallized magic no longer drops from Black Lion chests, to which I say, boo! I love the crystallized magic.
It's only 1 gold.
It's 1 gold still. It's 1 gold.
Something.
It's a guaranteed something.
Yeah.
Any thoughts on the new colors? Actually, have not even looked at them yet, but I just still plan on buying some.
They're all very rich, based on the look from the previews that I'd seen, but I'm not compelled.
I did see 1 or 2 on the ones that were shown on Guild Wars 2's Twitter channel. I think they posted a couple pictures, but I don't know what they were called or anything. And finally, the Black Lion Trading Company has hired additional aestheticians for the Havoc's airship and Royal Terrace and all cities. Aestheticians allow players to preview new hairstyles, faces, and other appearance details without needing to own a total makeover kit. In order to confirm any changes, players must have a total makeover kit in their inventory. So go play paper doll as much as you want.
I'm really happy about this, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, me too. I need to take my bucktooth little Asura over there and my Mesmer. For when we did Extra Life in Guild Wars 2, I made him as bucktooth as I probably could.
Right.
And it's a little frustrating now running around with my Mesmer because all I see is teeth.
Oh, no.
And then all of the rest of the body. It's like his teeth come into the room 2 or 3 minutes before he does. So this will be... I want to see what I can do, right?
Yeah. Plus, I was really upset because they said that they were adding it to Noble's Folly. Is that the name of it? The new past place?
Yes.
Yes? Because they said they were adding an esthetician to that, and I was like, well, how come they're not putting it in the rest of the places? So that's why I was like, yay, equality.
Yep.
So, guess what? It's not only our 5th anniversary, it's Guild Wars 2's 4th anniversary since launch, upcoming
soon.
in the end of the month.
Yeah.
And they have a hashtag going called GW2BDay. And you can see other fans sharing their own celebrations, memories, and well wishes, and so far it's not super populated. But I have seen quite a few people tweet at Guild Wars 2 with screenshots that they wanted to share with memories from the game. So that was nice.
Yeah. I should maybe go through my old screenshots from beta weekends and send them through.
Yes. On September 2nd, during PAX West, they will be having a community event. And you can enter to win tickets on the forum. And you can even apply, like, for your guild to win tickets. If you're going as a guild to the area. And you don't have to have a PAX Pass. It's an off-campus party sort of thing. You can go there. They usually give you a couple of drink tickets, free food, talk with devs. It's really fun.
Guild Wars 2 parties are always the most packed. Yes. They're standing room only pretty much for the entire night. If you've been to PAX parties before, a lot of them will have places that you can sit. This is not one of those you're going to be up and standing the whole time, because it's just going to be that full. If you do go, the couple of times we've gone to the Guild Wars 2 parties, we always hit up somewhere for dinner first, because it is so full. Getting to food and drinks is a little bit hard, but the devs are super friendly. They are super willing to talk to everyone who goes there for extended periods of time. The ArenaNet team is the reason to go. They are absolutely fantastic, and they always put on a great party.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I had a really good time when I went.
Yeah, the one in San Antonio was nice.
This is going to be my first PAX that I'm not going, so I won't be able to go, which is sad. Yeah. No PAX for us this year. Another surgery is in my forecast, so we'll have to put things off for a little bit next year. Next year will be...
There's always next year.
Exactly. It's hard to think it's been 4 years with Guild Wars 2. Mm-hmm. Does that seem like it hasn't been that long to anyone else?
Or 5 years for Guild Wars Reporter.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it went by really quick.
Yeah. I still remember I was freelancing at the time for PC Gamer, and Josh had gotten me alpha access, and I was so excited, but he got it for me literally the day we were leaving for Disneyland. So I brought my laptop with me, and I tried to download Guild Wars 2 on the stupid campground Wi-Fi in Anaheim, California. Didn't work, by the way, in case you were wondering. But they sent me an NDA, and I had to sign it, and I didn't have a scanner because I was leaving, and so I took a picture of it and sent it, and they were okay with it. Yeah. Crazy times. But anyways.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah. So let's go ahead and do our next trivia. Who did Allona and Celeste partner up with for a couple of super fun episodes?
Super fun.
It was 2 episodes, right?
Yep. We've done 2 so far.
Oh.
R.O.
Robo.
And how many episodes has Chris co-hosted, not including this one?
Oh my god, this is just going to be even worse than the first one.
It is actually.
I'm keeping track, sort of.
I have 2.
My eyes. 412.
Winning number. Oh, noggin bunkers.
Somebody's close.
Yep.
Someone's close.
Close again.
But you're not telling you who's close, though, because that would make it easy.
Oh, another really close.
So, Chris, I went through and counted all the episodes.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness.
Before the show for this.
Oh my god, hashtag, that was really close. She typed in like a bunch of different numbers. So.
Yes, she did.
This is the best. We should just have always number 1.
This is great for the audio audience. Somebody who's listening to this Twitch stream on a second or minimized while they're playing something.
Yeah.
They're just hearing bouts of silence and then mad cackles from the hosts.
Well,
we aim to please.
Close.
How is this different than any other show, really?
Oh my god.
Oh. What the heck? It's like, again, a nega field around this number.
Seriously, yeah.
And but they also skipped. Someone was like, blah, 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 and they just skipped the right one entirely.
Yes.
Oh my god,
Mubot is stunned.
Yeah,
There
Laurel.
we go. We have
Laurel
a
Fernie wins. Laurel
Yay.
Fernie. The number is 85.
Hopefully nobody had that before that, but I'm pretty
No,
sure we
I-
were watching really closely.
I think we were all looking for it.
Yeah, hashtag had like 81, 82, 83, 84, 86. and then Irish Dog did the exact same thing.
And Festy was counting down from like 88, 87, 86. I give up.
Oh, man.
This is the best.
This is the best show.
Hey, you know what the cool thing is? With you guys hitting 200, that means that we now have 3 shows on the network that are over 200.
Nice.
That is so cool. Lotro, MMO, and you guys.
No,
Yeah.
the system keeps suppressing replies. Oh,
Yeah.
that sucks, guys.
Yeah, sorry you guys got
Oh.
suppressed there.
Help, help, I'm being suppressed.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And a whole bunch of people are timed out for 3 minutes. for spamming. So sorry, guys. Yep.
Hi, this is Gail Gray from ArenaNet. Happy 200th show, Guild Wars reporter.
One of the fun things about doing a podcast is the names of the episodes. And so each of us are going to list our 5 favorite titles that have been put out by Guild Wars reporter. So I'm going to list mine, and my favorites are, I guess I should start from the bottom and go up. So oldest to newest, A2 Tengu was one of my favorites, and that was right around the time that Lion's Arch was under attack. And if you ran up to the Tengu wall, like the White Crane Terrace, is that where that is?
Mm-hmm.
The Tengu would fire on you.
Yeah, they would attack you.
Yeah, so, running on cake time, because we were spectacularly late one time because Celeste was making cake.
Yes. I had to make a cake.
You had to make a cake. Notorious PIAG.
Yes.
For the episode where poop in a group became a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, and you're right, Festy, Damask! Although now Damask is remarkably easy to make because silk is everywhere and it's now leather! But, still.
Yeah.
And finally, these shared slots go to 11. I was very proud of that one.
Yeah, it's a very classic reference to Spinal Tap, which is
Yes.
It was a very good title.
I love that one. So, Hunter, what were your 5?
My favorite, I guess I'll do the same, start at the bottom. Do you want to build a snow char? I think we can all remember Chris singing.
Hey. Yeah, I think I can do better. Let's see if I can make this work. Hold on 1 second. 1 second. I got fanciness here. I got fancy. Let's see if you can hear me.
Do you want to build a snow char? Come on, let's go and play. I never see you LFG come out the door. It's like you've gone AFK. We used to be dungeon buddies, and now we're not. I wish you would tell me why. Do you want to build a snow char?
Doesn't have to be a snow char.
Go away, Chris.
Okay, bye.
Yeah.
That all came through. I think I did it in one night, didn't I?
Just about.
I guessed it, and then we joked about it, and then like right afterwards, I wrote it and recorded.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was fun.
And you
fun
were like,
times,
send
fun
me
times.
a file of you saying go away. I was like, okay.
Yeah. I remember that. No context.
She sent that really quick, like she already had it.
Yeah. It was ready to go on a shelf somewhere. I send the message. She's like, yep, doesn't even look. Just grabs it off the shelf.
I'll just use my custom ringtone that I have for him.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, man.
So,
Yeah, so you got 1 down of your 5.
yes. So next would be super handsome special mystery guest. I don't know who that was referring to, but I'm sure they're very handsome. And you can't not have had harpies, which was a reference to like that pheromone thing you can get in Blaze Ridge Steps that gives you like the hearts or whatever.
The harpy pheromones. Yeah.
And then the smooth jazz flute stylings of Tyria.
I was very proud of that one.
But my favorite is Super Adventure Box Returned, a.k.a. the Shut Your Pie Hole patch.
It totally was a Shut Your Pie Hole patch.
It's when we got edgy. In fact, you chose basic, well, half of yours were kind of edgy ones.
Yeah. So now's my turn, and of course, it's not really in any particular order because I think some of them got mixed around a bit, but I have to include Teteria We Go. That was the title for our first episode. Please
Did you
forgive
ever go
me.
back and listen to that one?
Oh god, yeah, I did at one point a couple of years ago, and I was like, that sounds so bad.
Oh, but you know what? It's always fun to go back every once in a while and just listen to those old episodes because you get into, and anybody who's podcasted, you all understand on the show, anyone in the chat room who has ever been on any sort of recorded stuff, you find your voice. It takes you time to find your voice, right?
Definitely.
And so those first few episodes, everybody is, well, you just, I don't know. I find that I did. So that the first one is really tough, but I go back every once in a while and I listen to the first ever Lotro Reporter that I did.
Yeah.
And talking in this sort of voice.
I can't not include that. The next one is Please Forgive Me Europe, because that's when the famous Suck It Europe came to be. And I felt so
contrite,
flabbergasted at myself. I felt I was completely compelled to apologize for it repeatedly.
And I keep bringing it up.
Yes. Yes, you do.
Yeah, you know what? That just needs to be worked into every conversation. I know it's hard, and I know, Celeste, you don't like Europe, but you need to bring up that fact just incidentally.
Happy Friday, Suck It Europe.
Yeah, just every, just a little aside to Celeste. Don't say anything bad towards Europe, Celeste. But what I'm going to talk about now.
Of course,
Yeah.
English as a primary language, simply because that seems to be something that we struggle with constantly. If you've ever listened to the bloopers at the end of the episode, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Oh, man.
Always speak, do well, we do.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutus. The next would be Incidental Lorgasm.
I love that title.
It's just a great title. I don't know how else
It
to
is. It's
describe
amazing.
it. And then I have to include Legendary Llama because we were prophetic with the Legendary Llamas.
Yes.
That were added into Dry Top.
We have never actually asked anyone at ANET if that was the inspiration or not. Hunter doesn't think, he thinks it's coincidence. I will just put that out there. I don't think it is.
Somewhere in the game, Celeste found it. I didn't, but there's a Celeste and a Chris standing reasonably close to each other somewhere in game.
Mm-hmm. It's in a story instance.
Yeah.
During the original story. Or the...
And you do know that they forcibly make everyone listen. They play it through all the phones at ArenaNet, the podcast, every week. You know that, right?
They
yeah,
don't
it's
have
piped
phones.
out through the whole... They pipe it out through the PA public address system, through the fire alarm system, and they just, because everybody has to hear it, right?
Right.
Only during fire alarms, though.
Yeah, that's what they hear. All they
It's
hear
to get
is,
people out of the building faster.
Suck it, Europe. Suck it, Europe. Suck it, Europe. And then they know they need to go because Celeste is on a warpath.
Good times. Good times.
Yes.
The first one I picked there was basically the Plague of Tyria, because it is in homage to the amazing amount of podcasts that we've all done where we are very much under the weather and we're talking like this and we don't feel well and we're stuffed up. Yeah. That was one of those ones. And of course, the infamous butter battles of 2000, whenever it was. May they live on forever in infamy.
Yes.
And because it mentioned Chauncey, how could I not pick Chauncey as the third fanciest party guest? I mean, really, how could I not pick that?
Third.
Yeah, the emphasis mine.
Yes.
Yeah, and just because of the reference, Big Talk and Little Patch, that was wonderful. That was fantastic, and just because it's fun to just say Steve McBubbles. Can I change my name to Steve McBubbles?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah,
yes.
that's all the title was. Steve McBubbles.
Yes, Steve McBubbles. Yeah, they shouldn't even be an episode number on there. It should just be Steve McBubbles. And just leave it there.
I really hope that at some point that underwater dragon is named Steve McBubbles. You know, like they did like Ritlock Trombone or Uncle Trombone.
Then we will have proof that they pull inspiration from the show.
Yes.
Those are my choices.
That was fun.
Yeah. Chauncey is first in our hearts, though.
Yes.
That is remarkably gentle from you.
Are you a cat person?
No.
Oh, well, okay. It's worth a check.
The dismissal with which you said no was quite deep. There's a story behind that we'll have to get into at some point.
I have scars from cats.
I see.
Sorry. There you go. I was right.
Yes.
Now, are these emotional scars?
Both.
Scars, please.
Both.
Please. We're listening, Hunter. We're here.
Romo said,
cat, and it attacked my face and left a scar by my eyeball. It nearly took out my eyeball.
That's a reason to not care for a specific feline.
Yeah, well.
Well, Romo has the answer for you. The suck it cats.
Oh yes, suck it cats. That works.
Yeah.
Hi, this is Gord.
And this is Gallios.
And Cora is here too.
And we just want to say congratulations to Guild Wars Reporter on your 200th episode.
Congratulations, Celeste, Hunter, and Allona for 200 episodes. Shadow of the Dragon podcasters, wish you all the best and hope to see 200 more. And we really look up to you guys and just love your show. Listen to it every week.
Yeah, you guys really are an inspiration. So keep being amazing.
That's right. And Hunter, keep being salty. That's what we love.
We love it.
You guys are great. Keep it up.
And welcome to Let's Make an Ocean of Bloody Bargains, a game where we are totally not ripping off Let's Make a Deal. We'll pick a lucky contestant using Rafflebot and play a game with them for amazing prizes.
Yeah, so everyone start raffling in the chat there.
If you would like to participate...
No, it's not 60, it's not 51. Stop it.
It's not numbers.
Unbelievably, there is still another question later that will require numbers, Lemon Noodle. We did not think that through.
Hashtag. Romo, you're going to participate, whether you like it or not. Okay, contestant, we'll start by asking you to choose a number between 1 and 3. 1, 2, or 3.
Yeah.
3.
Yay!
Alright. You've chosen door number 3, and your hint is you will never more need another prize. But before we give you your prize, we're going to give you the option to choose another door. The hint for door number 1 is bang bang, and for number 2 is revved up. So, contestant, would you like to switch your prize for another?
Or stay with door number 3.
Yes.
You will never more need a prize. I wonder what that means.
You might really want to change it, though. 3 it is!
3
okay.
it is.
You are winning a Raven mail carrier. Congratulations!
Living on the edge. All right.
So we're going to open up the raffle again. Type in !raffle if you would like to play the game to win an ocean of bloody bargains.
This is fun.
This is fun.
Irish Dog did message, he did type 85 in and had been suppressed. On his it showed, and not for us.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Chris Medlin, you are our
Yay!
next contestant. So choose your number between 1, 2, and 3. Number 2. Okay. Your hint for door number 2 is OG Char. The clue for door number 1 is contestant want a cracker. Or for number 3, don't prick yourself. So contestant, would you like to switch your potential prize for another?
And while we're waiting for that, Krell is suppressed still, and apparently it's Twitch Global.
No, I don't think so. I think Krell maybe overdid it on that numbers thing.
I had no idea.
It looks like Chris Medlin is sticking with his choice.
Well then, you have won a Ritlock t-shirt. Size large.
Yeah, nice.
Huzzah!
Yay! So, we're going to go ahead and open it back up and enter to play Let's Make an Ocean of Bloody Bargains.
Raffle!
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 Waffle.
I want a word that's like that, but I can't think of anything. Luftwaffe. That's the only thing I could think of.
Goodness.
Baffle.
Taco.
Taco is not
No.
close, Chris. No.
Oh.
Not even.
I already want a taco.
I thought you wanted waffles.
Waffles and tacos now.
Pancake.
Tacos made of waffles.
Falafel. Falafel. That works.
Falafel works.
Irish Dog, come on down and play some Let's Make an Ocean of Bloody Bargains. So, you have the options between 1, 2, and 3. Please type in your answer. Alright, option number 1. Your clue is fully inflate for maximum comfort. For door number 2, all glorious 20 trait points can't be yours. And for door number 3, can't mess with a classic.
Didn't realize we were that kind of podcast.
It's still safe for work.
I don't know what you're thinking, buddy.
So, Irish, would you like to switch your answer?
Yes, will you be sticking with door number 1 or moving along to one of our other glorious prizes?
Do you see how I renamed the category over here?
I did. I thought that was rather clever. Alright, number 1. Then you are going to win a set of Bam Bams, which are the green stickies that they gave out for the Heart of Thorns presentations.
Noisemakers.
Noisemakers.
Yes, you can bang them together. Bang, 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 bang.
And they go bam bam.
And they're green.
Yeah.
And say Guild Wars 2 on them.
Congratulations.
Huzzah!
Yay! You'd like to play an Ocean of Bloody Bargains? Please enter now.
And hopefully no one else gets suppressed and banned forever. Poor Krell.
Yeah. Alright, so we'll go ahead and... Chris, come on down again. Not you, Chris, but other Chris.
I was ready. Body is ready.
So, put in your range from 1, 2, or 3, and we shall see what you have chosen.
Ba, 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 ba. 2.
Number 2. The hint for your door is really small chickens? For door number 1, it is Uncle Trombone. And for door number 3, this prize is bananas. So, contestant, would you like to switch your potential prize for another?
I think I know what's behind door number 3.
You're switching to number 3. All right. You have won an Endless Monkey King tonic. Congratulations.
I thought it was going to be bananas.
Yes. So, you know what we never did actually say? There's like the types of prizes available. If it's not clear, there is a awesome prize, an okay prize, and a scritty prize.
Yes.
And Chris just got the Scritty prize.
Indeed.
As did Romo.
Hi, this is Guild Wars 2 narrative designer Peter Fries wishing Hunter, Celeste, Jeff, Allona, and all our friends at Guild Wars Reporter a very happy bicentennial episode. You guys are the best. How can we ever repay you for giving so much of yourselves to promote our silly little game? I know, how about this? In your honor, I pledge to murder 200 Quaggins, one for each fantastic episode. I'll just jump right into our content tool right now and delete them. There. See? Now it's canon. Retcons are easy. No one will miss them. If anyone asks, we'll just tell the lorehounds that they were hit by lightning or sucked into the mist through a wormhole, or a wizard did it. Who cares? Anyway, to anyone still listening to the awful sound of my voice, why not go to MMOreporter.com/support right now and donate however many thousands of dollars you can afford to these superlative hosts, these titans of the game podcasting genre. Best wishes on your next 200 episodes, and sorry that I had to record this message on a potato.
And we are opened up once again for a new contestant on An Ocean of Bloody Bargains.
Raffle!
Raffle!
Krell is letting me know that a new account also fails.
What?
It seems to be IP level.
Oh, man.
Ah, wow.
Said he nuked it.
Yeah, apparently.
Yeah.
So, we're sorry, Krell?
I have no idea what happened, man.
I think Krell might need to get a 10 gold sorry you broke Twitch.
Yeah.
prize. Sorry we broke your entire Twitch experience.
We could give one of the rounds to him. Let him play that way.
Yeah.
Do you think?
Yeah, next round is going to be Krell, and he can whisper you his answer. Sound good? Draw the next contestant, and it is Dirkwall.
Dirkwall!
So enter your choice between 1, 2, or 3. Which door shall you choose? Choose poorly, and you should get something quite scritty.
Or you might get an ocean of bloody bargains.
Indeed. Pick 4, pick 4.
2.
Number 2. Your clue is can't touch this super prize. The clue for door number 1 is spotted in the wild, and for number 3, Ritlock remembers. So are you going to stay with door number 2, or switch to another potential prize?
He's staying with 2.
All right.
Good for you.
You have won a super hammer skin.
Yay.
Yay. Congratulations. And now, Krell. Krell, go ahead and whisper it to me or Pear. Either works. I would hope.
Yeah.
Pick a number, Krell.
Yes, between 1, 2, or 3. Which
Not
door?
between 50 and 99.
And please don't spam Allona with the same number over and over again.
2.
Number 2. Your clue is, this prize will make you think of Hunter.
Mm.
For door number 3, the Iron Tailpipe Gang rides again. And for door number 1, play whatever you want. Now, which shall you choose? Shall you stay with door number 2, or choose something potentially less scritty?
Stack of salt. It's a cat. You staying with number 2.
Staying with number 2. Are you sure? Really, really sure? Okay.
Cross his fingers.
Yeah. You have won 250 grumble cakes. Congratulations.
Why would you... If the hit was related to me, why would you go with that?
He's saying, yes!
Let's go ahead and open up the raffle one more time. A, M.
And when some... Well, yeah. You're
Yeah,
guaranteed something.
Guaranteed something. So, M, type in a number between 1, 2, and 3, and tell us what prize you would enjoy having. Number 3. Your clue is mystical entanglement. Your other options for door number 2 is wear your heart on your coat. Or for door number 1, the last food item you will ever need. Are you going to be staying with door number 3?
Oh my god!
2! Alright, you have won a Heart of Thorns pin! Congratulations!
Yay. Call a friend. Alright, Key. I will give that to you when I see you next time. That makes it easy.
Indeed. And one last time for our last contestant on Let's Make an Ocean of Bloody Bargains.
Before we go on, I have to tell what the Scritty prize was for the last one. Because it made me so happy. It was a full stack of chickpea salad. And the reason it is awesome is because it is literally the worst food item in the game. Its bonus or benefits are plus 60% downed health and plus 10% damage while down. It is so terrible. I love it so much. Now I have a full stack of it.
Yes, you do.
The gem.
Come on down to play an Ocean of Bloody Bargains. Pick a number between 1, 2, and 3. S'il vous plaît.
Silvu's plays.
Door number 3! Your clue is a veritable rainbow of options. The clue for door number 1 is learn to be as awesome as Herotron. And for door number 2, sapphires, not rubies.
Hablion.
So, will you stay with door number 3, a veritable rainbow of options, or move along to one of our other prizes? The choice is yours. You have won the Endless Toy Golem Tonic Recipe! Congratulations!
We gave the sad prizes.
They chose the sad prizes!
4 people out of what, 10 games, was it?
Yeah.
8.
We gave them too good a clues.
Oh, goodness. Okay, so now we're going to play a little bit of trivia. Just because, more trivia.
Spam the chat now!
No!
Random number!
Oh, no!
No.
What was Hunter's first episode?
The number, but, oh dear lord.
Oh, God.
People.
Google foo, folks! Google foo!
Alright, let's... Shall we do...
It's above 100.
That was oh my god. Krell whispered me all the numbers between 100 and 105.
Oh, goodness.
Well, I think IB Storage might have it. I have to go through all those numbers first, though.
No.
Nope. Oh, someone was close.
Really close.
Oh, there we go.
There we have a winner.
Voluptus
wins. What does Voluptus win?
He gets Bam Bams.
Bam Bam!
Bam Bam!
Bam Bam!
Now, there's one person who can't answer the next one, and you'll know who you are.
Yes. Who has become endgame famous, even though they've never actually appeared on the show. You know who you are.
Yeah, no one wants to get banned, Romo.
Well, looks
There
like
you go.
Romo again.
Romo got it.
Hogging all the prizes.
You get a miniature egg.
Huzzah!
AKA really small chickens.
Tales of Tyria.
We got an email that told us about a community event going on in the game specifically. Hello, Allona, Hunter, and Celeste. I've been listening to your podcast, and it's awesome. You guys really helped me through my data entry job. And then a happy emoji. In some of your shows, you mentioned that you might want to know about Guild Wars 2 community events. So, if you're interested, I have one to share with you guys and many others who want to join in. A while ago, I noticed that a lot of friends on Tumblr were upset that Traherne didn't get much recognition for his sacrifice in the story. So some friends and I came up with the idea to give him a fan-made memorial. We know that ArenaNet can't do everything that they want to do / give. We also understand that the Sylvari race is too young to have any traditions or ceremonies for honoring their dead. But that shouldn't stop individuals from honoring him in their own ways. This fan-made memorial is for anyone who wants to have some fun with the Guild Wars 2 community and let their characters say goodbye and thank you in a light roleplay and March event. We have leaders and helpers in both North America and EU servers. It will take place on Saturday, August 20th, 2016 at 1:45 a.m. server time for North America and 10 a.m. server time for Europe. We will post in the Looking for Group tool as well. Please feel free to arrive early. We will meet in the secret garden in the Grove first, where people can share what the character to Hearn meant to either they themselves or to their character. Then around 45 minutes later, we will head out on the march to Fort Trinity. The rules and some context are in a Tumblr post, and we'll have the link to that as well. The post was from the Starlit Sylvan. It says, it still feels like yesterday that many of us lost a person who was close to us, and perhaps our characters as well. Blah, blah, blah. So there is a Tumblr post for this, and so feel free to message any questions, and I hope you guys have an awesome day. Thank you for your time. And this was sent by Guardian Bear.
Thank you.
Thank you for sending through that. And I don't think I'm going to be in town that day, but I kind of want to go, and I don't know what to do about it.
But it's nice that people are still planning community events, and we do still want to hear about your community events. I know it's just like, oh, it's in the bumper, whatever. No, seriously, yeah. We do. Mm-hmm. We want to share it with other people so that you can have your event get slightly larger than it would have been on its own.
Greetings. This is a very special message. Undoubtedly the most special message you've received all day. From the hero of Shamar, myself, Kaladin Oakenshield. Congratulations on achieving your 200th episode, Guild Wars Reporter. You couldn't have done it without me. All of my love, etc., etc. The hero of Shamar, Kaladin Oakenshield.
So, it's been a really interesting 200 episodes, and I think all of us have a lot to say about how we feel coming up to this milestone. I've raised children during this time. It's been an amazing experience, and I wouldn't trade it for anything. And honestly, this has been so pleasurable. I don't know how else to describe it. It's been a wonderful experience being a part of the community and having people respond and having some of the most amazing guest hosts with Chris and Allona, Hunter. There's Ultra and Clouded and Enzo. My husband was on the show once, or twice actually. Cal, who I didn't actually have the opportunity to co-host with, but has also been a co-host. For our roundtable, we even had Bill, Selenia, and Anexia on the show, which was, long time ago.
Yeah.
And then, of course, we've had the wonderful combination shows with Greybox Spirit and Evie of Relics of War, which...
They were fun.
They were really fun. And if you haven't listened to them, it doesn't matter if it's old, it's still hilarious listening to us rant on and be, wow, really drunk.
Well, not all of us.
Not all of us, but...
I wasn't.
A fair number. How's that? We've had some amazing interviews, which, even if they are old, you might want to re-listen to. We had Scott McGough on the show. Chris, you interviewed Regina Buenobra, Mike Z, Crystal Reed. We had John Peters and Matt Werfel from Allona over at PAX. I had the pleasure of interviewing Colin Johansson and Mike Z. That was also really great. And we've had a lot of really great interaction with the people from ArenaNet, and that's just been amazing. And then we also have some great community content creators that have been on the show, like Kit and Malibu Barbie and Screenager from Festival, and that's going to keep happening. Don't worry, it's just a little bit on hold. It's coming back, I promise.
Yeah, a little on the hold.
Well, I was like, have to organize this, and I don't want to organize this right now. I'm sorry. Believe it or not, this show is a lot more work than you'd think.
Those ones certainly are. That's for sure.
Yes.
Organizing and interviewing and whatnot. And we also really, really want to thank the people who take the time to write reviews or comment on the shows either in chat in Twitch or on anywhere where they happen to be posted. We try to keep track of those, but there's so much social media. So much social media. And also the people who've sent in questions for Ask an Azura or left voicemails, and people who take the time to say hi in game.
Oh, yes.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Those and guildies. We always have to thank guildies.
They put up with so much and help us so much with trying to get stuff done. And have infinite patience sometimes. Hunter.
Sometimes.
I think you guys should thank your husbands for putting up with all your bull roar.
Yeah.
I do. I really do, because, for basically the last 5 years, my husband has been babysitting Wednesday nights. Mm-hmm. And that's not an easy job. Like, right now, he just got back with all 3 kids. He got them out of the
parenting.
house. Yes, parenting.
Every time I co-host, I can hear Allona kicking Cal out of the room.
Yes.
While he has tried his very best to kill people in Overwatch. So I appreciate it, Cal.
I do it with the utmost love and respect.
It's usually, Cal, you have to get out of here. Cal, you have to leave. Leave, Cal, leave. Get out.
Get out.
Take the puppy with you.
Yes, the husband, they're the real MVPs. And just as a hint, Hunter did not actually say putting up with our bull roar.
Yeah.
Bull roar was not the word he actually used.
Well,
but that's what we're using.
Can't say that.
When we started the show, we didn't have a separate room for my computers. They were just a part of the dining room, which was right next to our family room. So Selenia, my wife, would sit there with headphones on and watch TV while I would, play Guild Wars and podcast Guild Wars Reporter, and after having put the kids to bed, and it was, I'm sure, not the most pleasant thing to just have to sit there with headphones on her head in the sweltering heat of the summer, but sure was appreciated, and I sure appreciate, Allona, you coming on to the show. I mean, that was such a huge thing because, I had some health issues. I had to leave the show, and you came right in and have done such amazing work, with the podcast and Celeste keeping things going. The two of you are an absolutely amazing pair, and then you add Hunter in there, and it's just a trifecta of terror. I mean, awesome.
No terror.
So it makes me feel really good to see something that Celeste and I started so long ago continuing on in such a stupendous, wonderful fashion.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, and let me thank you guys for allowing me to be on the show, even though I'm a fairly obnoxious person in a lot of ways. And it's been a lot of fun, and I've really enjoyed it. Yeah, I love Guild Wars 2, and I love you guys, and so, yeah, it's fun.
Yeah.
Aww. I love you too, Hunter, even though you're salty as hell.
Or because of.
Yeah, it's more because of. And of course, we cannot get out of this without thanking Zero Kitsune for the amazing game entries that they have consistently and beautifully submitted.
And not only that, sent us a list of 20 games, so we have an arsenal that we can choose from and not use our own brain holes to come up with new ones.
Correct.
Your brain is a hole? What?
I'm going with it.
All right.
It throws back to ear holes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Artful. Oh my god. Man, you do so much.
Uh-huh.
With making all those opening and closings. They're so great, and you're just the best, man.
Yep.
Yeah, thank you for those bumpers.
They're so good. And the Star Wars one.
So good.
So good. Yep. And lastly, I think it is fair to send a thank you to ArenaNet, because if it weren't for Guild Wars 2, I would not know Celeste, I would not know Hunter, I would not know Chris, I would not know hashtag, I'd know M. Admittedly, I'd still have that in my life. Or her. That. or Panther, or just any number of other people that I would not be friends with and interact with daily.
Mm-hmm.
And that's pretty special.
Absolutely. Because friends that you make in game and through the community, it might seem like, oh, it's just your internet friend, but I don't know, at least for me, as antisocial in real life as I am, you guys are like my best friends.
Oh,
it's true. So I appreciate it. And ArenaNet, hell, I've been playing since before I had children. And I mean, you've always been in the background of my life, and I'm eternally grateful.
I have been lucky enough to hear several of your children's baby noises as they were little and you were podcasting.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite things of podcasting.
All three of them, I think.
Yeah, I think because we started your oldest when he was still very little.
Yeah, he was 3? He was 3.
And when you have to leave the room and get mad at everyone in your household because everyone is streaming things and you can't do the show.
Yeah, because everybody's watching something different on Netflix. Yeah. So thank you guys. We really appreciate it. We really appreciate you guys showing up to chat all the time. It's a blast. You make our week. Thank you for downloading the show. We hope that you come back again next week. But most importantly, we hope to see you in-game.
Legion calls.
So if you have a community event that you would like for us to share, go ahead and send us an email.
Seize the moment.
And if you've got a burning question or for our Ask an Azura segment, just let us know.
I'm selling. You buying?
We have coupon codes for Doghouse Systems. Use the coupon code MMO Reporter at doghousesystems.com to get an additional 120 gigabyte Super Star Destroyer drive for free on their next build.
No free samples.
Patreon page. If you're in love with the show or the network, please consider becoming a patron on our Patreon page.
Thanks for pitching in.
In the very least, it helps us keep the metaphorical lights on. So check it out at patreon.com/MMOReporter.
That fulfills my needs. Thanks so much.
audibletrial.com/MMOReporter. Books!
Books, now with sound!
Knowledge is the greatest treasure.
If you want a free audiobook, you should go to audibletrial.com/MMOReporter.
That's valuable.
So, Allona, if people want to get in contact with us, how would they do so?
They would email us at gwreporter@MMOReporter.com. Twitter is @GWReporter. Our website is guildwarsreporter.com.
You must visit more often.
Voicemail is 616-666-6778, or use the widget on the right-hand side of the website. Our YouTube channel is MMO Reporter Network, and remember to like our videos and subscribe to the GW Reporter playlist. And if you feel like it, wander around and see what other shows are on the network that you might enjoy.
You are a welcome guest.
Mm-hmm. Facebook is GW Reporter. Tumblr is gwreporter.tumblr.com. And you can visit us on Twitter. I am at OneBigPear, as in the fruit, as in PEAR.
And I am at Celyuki, CELEOOKIE.
Yep.
Or at Hunter's Insight, one word.
Or you can find us in-game, where I am Celyuki.5046.
And I'm OneBigPear.1249.
And you can get me in-game at Hunt, H-U-N-T, I forget my user display name or whatever.
Thanks to our fantastic chat room. You were busy and awesome and super cool tonight, so thanks a lot for coming out and recording with us. But most importantly, we hope to see you in game.
May the spirits of the wild watch over you.
Good hunting.
Keep your blade sharp and your powder dry.
Take care of yourself.
May the Six watch over you.
Until next time.
Ivy!
Well, is he doing it right after I say something? Because that's always when Moobot does things. It's whenever I say something, it's all of a sudden Moobot.
So Ivy is, like, role-playing?
Okay. Oh, it didn't work. Sorry.
That was good.
It worked beforehand.
Aww.
Oh, I know. Oh, give me a half second more. Let's see if we can make this work. Okay, ready? No. No. Do you want to build a snow jar?
Very good.
Oh, here it goes. Wait. Okay.
I did research.
I did too. I found out that somebody else was hosting this, and I was like, oh, cool. All right.
And I came up with the idea in the first place and let everyone else do the work.
Oh, Allona the delegator. Okay, contestant, we'll start by asking you to choose a number between 1 and 3.
I still do that with my kids. When we do something together, it's like, what's gonna work? And then I make them say it. I stand there
I like that.
and I don't move until they say it.
Do-do-do. Chat delay.
Chat delay.
Thanks for watching the video, everybody. Don't forget to check out all the other podcasts at MMOreporter.com or by clicking on any of the links here. And please check out our Patreon campaign at patreon.com/MMOreporter. Thanks, everyone, and see you in game.